Okay, hi, j-fallon, and this is the slippery slope. So I want to watch a video of an interview that the Saudi crown prince did approximately seven years ago. The crown prince is talking about Iran and the dangers of having a nuclear armed Iran, and I think it's very appropriate to look at, considering in light of what's happening at the moment between Israel and Iran.
إيران ليست
Iran is not a rival to Saudi Arabia. Its army is not among the top 5 armies in the Muslim world. The Saudi economy is larger than the Iranian economy. Iran is far from being equal to Saudi Arabia.
But I've seen that you called the Ayatollah Khamenei the new Hitler of the Middle East.
بلا شك
Absolutely.
Why?
لأن يريد أن
Because he wants to expand. He wants to create his own project in the Middle East, very much like Hitler, who wanted to expand at the time. Many countries around the world and in Europe did not realize how dangerous Hitler was until what happened happened. I don't want to see the same events happening in the Middle East.
Does Saudi Arabia need nuclear weapons to counter Iran?
السعودية لا تريد أن تمتلك أي
Saudi Arabia does not want to acquire any nuclear bomb. But without a doubt, if Iran developed a nuclear bomb, we will follow suit as soon as possible.
Okay, so look, I don't want to sit here and, let's not pretend that Saudi Arabia is a picture perfect nation. They obviously have their own issues going on. But the point I believe that the Crown Prince is making, he's likening Khamenei to Hitler, and it's not because he's not saying this because Hitler obviously hated the Jews. He's saying it because Hitler also wanted to expand. He wanted to grow Germany. He just wanted to keep taking over other nations. Obviously, part of it was he hated the Jews. He wanted the extermination of the Jews, but he just wanted to keep taking over and expanding and growing Germany. And this is the exact, it seems like this is the same thing, the same goal that Iran has. And the concern is that he's expressing is that if Iran gets a hold of nuclear weapons, well, then it won't even just stop at, not that anyone wants to say, they should have the ability to wipe out Israel, which is what they said they'd do. Their goal is to annihilate Israel from the face of the earth. But they wouldn't stop there. Don't for a second think that they would stop there. They would keep going and keep expanding, keep growing Iran beyond its borders. So even though most people believe that Israel does have nukes, but it's not actually declared. They haven't come out and said yes. They keep this kind of a nuclear ambiguity to it. It's kind of kept as a threat, as a deterrent against other nations from attacking them. So even though most people, it's believed that that Israel has nuclear weapons, no one believes that Israel would ever, or no one, you can see that Israel is not threatening anyone with nukes, with nuclear weapons. It's viewed as or it's being used as a deterrent against other countries. However, if the Iranians get a hold of nuclear weapons, then all hell will break loose, so to speak. And this is the concern that that the Saudi prince makes too. So, and the issue is, he's saying, well, if they get a hold of nuclear weapons, well, then obviously we're going to have to get a hold of nuclear weapons too, and use them as a deterrent, or as a hopefully not have to use them. But that's the concern. So that's the main concern. Israel knows that Iran wants to annihilate their nation. They don't want to just, they want to absolutely wipe Israel off the face of the earth. And that is the reason why Israel has performed these preemptive strikes against Iran. And that's why there's so much concern from the Saudis. That's why they are not supportive of Iran, because they know that they are dangerous and that they've got expansionist plans of their own. They would not just stop at taking over Israel. They will just continue on, just like Hitler. Hitler wanted to do. Hitler's trying to do, and that's what the Saudi prince is saying. This is all my opinion. Let me know what you think. I'm j-fallon, and this is The Slippery Slope.
They just fuel a desire that will take me higher. I'm on fire because nothing